Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. I'm hoping you got to see Hunting Grails Part 1 with my reaction of my time gal. Those cardboard cases are so hard to grade. I still am pleasantly surprised on how good it looks. As you saw that little arrow in that right top corner there, I'm not really sure what that was. I'm not sure if that was just part of the seal that was just a little loose or what, but going to WADA, I guess we're going to find out. I'm still hoping for a 9.6 A+. That would give it the highest grade of that game ever, or at least for WADA, so let's hope. Now we're going to Hunting Grails Part 2, and these big old boxes will be opened last. These are graded boxes, I'm pretty sure. It just goes to show, if you look hard enough, you can find great deals out there. There is one one game in particular in here that is seal graded. Well, actually they're both seal graded, but this game in particular on eBay right now, the cheapest one I could find sealed in this condition was $4.80, and it was not in this condition. It had two little stickers on the front, pretty much destroying most of the value unless WADA or CGC, if you go through the extra steps. They do say they can get stickers off, but I don't know how they can get all those off and actually give you a high grade. And that one was $4.80. So that is not a good deal. The next best one I could see on eBay, somebody was asking like $11.99 just for a sealed card, not even graded. And some moron, yes, I'm gonna say moron. There's a moron on eBay selling this same game sealed, and he wants $15,000. And if you look close enough, there are 3 defects on that game from the plastic. There's 2 scuffs, and you can see part of the seal is just starting to come loose. So I didn't really see his feedback. I forgot what he had, but I'm sure it wasn't 100%. So we're going to go and start opening some boxes. I have them all blacked out because, as you saw my first hack job of a video with Time Gal, I had to get rid of a lot of the video just because it showed my name and address and the other person's name and address. And I found that my limited editing tools do not have blur effects. So I made sure I blocked everything out this time, and this time I shouldn't have to cut off the video like I did the first time. So let's go back to my other table where I have all my other stuff ready to go, and let's see what I got. Alright, I do have my hands-free device here today. I'm still trying to get used to it, so hopefully I can get the video to look halfway decent for opening this stuff. As you can see, I got everything blacked out as best I could. Most of this is from eBay. Other stuff is from a few other sources I don't want to get into too much. I gotta save the few sources I do have for decent stuff. Almost all of this will be sealed. Actually, I think all of it is sealed, so that'll be good to go. And you can see it, I haven't even opened it yet, so you get my reaction to see if it's the same, if that's the condition I hope it is, that some people told me it was. I mean, you can only do so much, you know, ordering online with pictures and Zoom and everything else, but I'm hoping I get some good deals here, and we'll go through it and maybe put a few things up on my shelf. Let's get to it. Alright, let's get to it, guys. My first one I'm going to be opening. I'm just going to start cutting here. I'm not going to use my handy dandy knife at all. I'm just going to use my scissors. So I really don't want to muck anything up too bad. Alright. So we got here. I'm going to save this paper. This looks really good, actually. If I can. Well, it's got a little tape on it. Oh well. I can save most of this at least. Let's see how it looks. Alright, first reveal. Brave Story. This one isn't very expensive at all, but the reason I liked it is just because the seal looks so good. And even though it's not very expensive right now, this is a really, really good RPG. I'm not sure if you guys understand. This is one of the better, this is probably almost as good as, this is like Lunar-wise quality RPG. So, just so you guys know, this is like a top notch. You can see my seals on the left here. Make sure I don't miss anything. And this one is top freaking notch. This one will be getting graded. This one is better than I thought. And I think I paid $45, $50 with shipping and everything. And what it's worth, about 50 bucks. It is worth 50 bucks and then everything else, but it is going to go up in value. It's going to be like one of those ones that it's going to be a sleeper. I guarantee it. This will be a major sleeper. And yes, this one is going to get graded. So that's my first one for PSP. PSP, but you're going to find out pretty quick that I like PSP. Now that's on WATA, and I realized WATA doesn't have any real PSPs that they've graded yet, so it's interesting. So we're going to have to go through that and have to be, change that. Okay, right here, Dungeon Hunter Alliance for the PS Vita. I have never owned a Vita. I have owned 3 different PSPs, but never a Vita. But this one was a super banger price at like $1:30 in the morning, and I ended up getting this sucker for like 12 bucks. And the seal looks pretty good. Not perfect. I'm gonna have to clean this one up a little bit. She is a little dusty. But for the most part, I'm pleasantly surprised. No issues. And this one, I have no idea on how it is. I never played it. I really didn't even do any gameplay on the internet before I bought it. It was for a Vita, it was sealed, and it was cheap. So I got it quick. So this one, I might grade if I can clean it up a little bit, or I might be putting it on eBay. Now my eBay right now is a different name. You'll see my link and you'll see it's the name's a little bit different. I don't want to say it on here, but you'll see on my link. In my description you will find my eBay. and you will find my email. And that's for two purposes. The one is so you can find my store if you guys are interested in any of this. And the second is for networking, like I said. It's for anybody that has a small collection or any sealed or like any PS1, 3DS, PS4, PS3, PS2, PSP, PS Vita, NES, Nintendo, GameCube, Nintendo 64. Anything cool, anything in great condition. CIB I will do, but it's got to be immaculate. Otherwise, I really like to do sealed. Now this one, I think I paid $12 also. It's Borderlands. It's PS4, but it's Handsome Jack collection. And, like I said, oh, it might be loose. Oh no. That's not good. It is loose. There's nothing I can do about it. No, that's why it was $12. And I can go back to the guy and say, hey, because he's gonna be like, well, it happened in transport. This one will have to get opened, and this one will have to be sold on eBay for $12. That really, really sucks. I'm not happy about that because I really wanted this one in a good condition just to hold on to. So that one will be on eBay if you guys are interested for really cheap.
You saved me! We have to get to the moonshot supply control room and get to Jack. He loved me. The Lost Legion must have killed this one. People think robots can't feel pain, but we actually feel it in slow motion, with great intensity. This robot died in horrific agony.
Did my time trap die? That's awesome! Hey, you the vault under side?
This is Athena, reporting in.
Oh man, the ex-Lance assassin. Awesome! Big fan!
You're just
Warning.
another enemy!
Unauthorized forces present on Helios.
God damn it!
Help! Lots of help! I got no idea who these asshole troops are or why they got a murder on for this space station, but they got me pinned!
Forward! Take him out! Fight! Fight!
Attention, Hyperion. Your Helios space station now belongs to the Lost Legion. Surrender before it is too late.
Now some of these will be cards. I do do some TCG. Like I said, I do resell on eBay. So hopefully I don't cut into anything. I'm trying to cut on top as best I possibly can so I don't do that. I do have garbage around here somewhere, but I took it out of the room so you guys wouldn't see it when I was filming. But I'm gonna have to bring it back here in a second. Now, which one is this? Ooh, my Atama. My participant that I got pretty cheap. This one's gonna be getting graded, I believe. I can't see the back. I'm gonna have to pull it out at a later time, but yeah, like I do. There's certain eBay cards. This participant's card, you can't find it any cheaper than like 175 to 250. That's for the participant. I got this from a guy that I work with, and I got it a lot cheaper than that. So let's just say that. And that one will be getting graded, and that's garbage. Alright, next. I believe this is also a card. my Kobe, and this is a finalist card. This one, I saw a PSA 10, went for over 300 not too long ago, and the cheapest one I can find on there right now is like over 200 for this card. So, and this one looks pretty good. I can't see the back, unfortunately, because I don't know why they do that. I hate when they do that with the cards. But that one will also be probably getting graded, and that one's going to be sitting on my shelf at some point, so that'll be awesome. Which one is this? I'm trying to figure out. This one almost feels like a Genesis, but I don't think I bought any Genesis. And I have some downstairs. See, I have some CIB. Oh, here we go. This is a hitter. This is a banger. Now, like I said, hunting Grails. I don't consider this one I don't really consider this a Grail. I kind of do if it's in a good graded condition, but I'm not really sure what. I consider this display quality if it's a high grade. Now, I'm kind of like glad if anything's going to be a loose game. I'm glad it was a $12 PS4 game that I can buy 100 times over probably for that same price. So now if a game like this that I paid quite a bit for has a loose UMD, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Not at all. Alright, as you can see, it is sealed and it is PSP. Go figure. But let's go through seals. That's alright. That one's good. Good. Now, I mean, like, in this angle, like when I'm with this camera, I really can't see too much. I mean, it looks pretty good up to under lights. And like I said later on, I got a few things I can use to lightly clean to make sure it goes. Now this one was banned in, Thailand, it was banned in Malaysia and a few other places, which I think is really, really interesting. Printed in the US and foreign patents. Now I also have a few more PSP games that I have on the way. They're not... Sorry about that. They're not quite here yet. One's in New Jersey, one's in Ohio, and I'm not sure where the other one's at yet. I think it's coming from Korea. That one, you'll see it. It's very interesting. It looks like a black label PSP game, and it's a very sought after game. But I'll show you in the back, down here where it says like US patent and all this other stuff. It says not for sale in the US. And I'm trying to figure out which region that would be for, because it's in English, so it's not Japanese, it's not Chinese, it's not any kind of like Korean or anything. So that one I'm not too sure about, but this one will be getting graded.
That ain't supposed to happen. We're back online. Thank fucking God.
Oh, shit. Look!
Get some help! Taking Dr. White down in the psycho section.
We did it. Come on. You want to get out of here? Then come on. I'll scout ahead, Danny. Get your head straight and follow me.
Head straight, follow you.
That's it, Danny. Listen to me, and I'll get us out of here. Don't let these crazies spot you. Move into the shadow. They can't see you in the darkness.
Don't do this, please.
Project Thomas's creature of physical pleasure.
A 7-headed dragon, 18 legs, and 64 eyes will lay waste to the kingdom.
You still got it. They didn't see a thing. We might need that syringe. This guy stands between you and freedom.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
If he sees you, he will kill you, understand? Waste him.
But he's a nurse. He'll help me. This is insane.
Go on.
Damn it. Control! I'm stuck down on...
I killed him. I feel sick.
Now I got a box. Get it out to go. Handy dandy knife. Too bad. Just don't bleed on the games. Do not bleed on the games. You can bleed on the table all you want, but not on the games. Actually, let me secure this one quick. I really don't want this to. Actually, I don't have a thing for it right now. Oh, I have it right here. Use this. Perfect. So that's at least 3 games that I will be getting graded. So this one right here kind of scared me because this one's a kind of a heavier hitter too. And I thought it was a loose CD, but I think it's good. Because that one, the Borderlands, that's loose. This one, it's not. I believe it's a 2-disc CD, so that's why it has like a little, but it's not bad. It's just the plastic. Now for me, this would be considered not a Grail, but this is a pretty good heavy hitter, I believe. Now this one you can see, unfortunately, the seal is coming up a little bit on this side, so it is going to hurt it a little bit. This side over here. But it is a box, and it is the premium edition, and these are going for, on the low end, like $150. I've actually seen this premium edition open saying it's like new for $130. So you gotta be like really careful. And I figured for another $20 or $10, I think I paid $145 for this one. And I did know the seal was like a little loose over here. And I didn't know about this one over here, but otherwise it's pretty good. It's got one little indent right here, but I'm still gonna get it graded just because I want to display this one, and I'll probably get another one at some point. But for me, this between Lunar and Wise, I grew up with those games, and it will always have a part. You know, like it'll always be there for me and stuff. I mean, those games got me through a lot of stuff as a kid, and because of that, I'll be displaying these for years and years. And the only way I'll be selling the Lunars or my Ys, if I ever get them, will be if I can upgrade. So that's mainly why I'm going to grade this, because I know down the line I can upgrade this. So hold on one second, I'm going to put this on something soft. This one I don't care about.
Game Arts.
Goddess Alfina, for far too long, you alone have stood as the master of this world. It is at this time indeed that the world awaits a new god, and I shall be that god, and rule this world.
Eiffel, you mustn't cast your humanity aside. For it is the bonds of the human heart alone which are this world's...
Alfina, ruler of the Silver Star. Those are the empty words of one who holds absolute power within their grasp. You fail to understand the depth of human greed.
It may be so. Yet it is this which I do understand. The strength which comes from the hearts of those who do believe. And I, for one, believe in that potential.
Ha! Is that so? And then what? What has this belief brought you? As of this moment, you are my prisoner. And your precious Dragon Master is nowhere to be found. No human possesses the ability to approach this undersea fortress, the Leviathan. Your rule is over.
You are wrong. This world shall not fail.
Then believe what you will as you fade to nothing. In the flames of the Phenaceron! At last, the time has finally come. The time in which I shall become the god of this world.
Now this one I already did open, like I said. I heard something and I wasn't sure about it. But I'm going to show you this right now. Oh. Ta-da! Tenchu. No, Tenchu and Tenchu 2 for PS1. I played the shit out of that game. That was like one of my favorite games of all time. And because of that, I will be getting the PS1, PS2 versions at some point. They're just a little expensive. I saw this and I just saw this thing was like immaculate. Oh, thank God. I thought that was like a little tear, it was just a little piece of dust. So this one will have to get cleaned up too before I send it out. The hang tag hasn't even been punched. It's still complete, not even punched. So that is awesome. Seal looks pretty good. I'm not sure if that, yeah, okay, it looks good. That's tight. Seals are tight on that side. Yeah, this one, oh shoot. No. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right there. Trials and tribulations of a collector. Look at that. That is deep. That is intriguing. That is deep. Well, this one I have to get. This one nobody sold on eBay. I will make sure the pictures are better because his pictures were just this, 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 and this, and now I can see why. That is heartbreaking. Shit. $140 game that. Alright. Hopefully I can get my money back at least somewhat. After I do that, I'll just put it up for a 99-cent auction. So if you check out my eBay link at some point, it might be on there. It might already be sold, but just let you know that you can actually buy stuff like this on my eBay. But I will make sure that this will be a good display piece and not good for grading. So that's.
A villager erupts into tears in front of town officials. He explains that his daughter was taken as a payment for a loan that he could not repay. Other village girls have been disappearing in the night as well. Witnesses come forth with news that the village girls were taken to the temple in the bamboo forest. Because of the temple, the bamboo forest is considered a holy ground, not to be disturbed by the government and the police. Lord Goda has no choice but to send you into the bamboo forest for silent justice.
nice night. My life, I see it passing by.
Hey everybody, I know you're waiting for me to open those two big boxes you saw at the beginning of my video. Unfortunately, the sun put such a glare on the games when I went back to edit that the footage was unusable. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown of my two games and do some gameplay montages quick and go from there, I guess. First one of the big boxes was this big boy right here, my Manhunt PS2 9.8 A plus from WATA. Only 6 have this grade in the A plus. 2 are better with the A plus plus, but out of 8 only on WATA to get a 9.8, I am very happy with that. Right now, if you go to eBay, I mean, just to find a black label Manhunt sealed is virtually impossible for under $300. I've seen the greatest hits right now going for 100 plus. I've seen one person selling it for 200 on the greatest hits and one greatest hits going for 300. So it just tells you right there, once the greatest hits, games start going up in value like that, or people are asking that kind of money, it just shows you the black labels are just getting harder and harder to find. Now this one is a grail for me just because, like I said, I played this game as a kid and I loved it. I love that Rockstar went the extra mile to make it where an antagonist can take somebody out with a plastic bag. I mean, instead of using knives or baseball bats like a lot of the games, a plastic bag, it's nuts. It's awesome. And you will see some gameplay footage in a second about that. But right now, like I said, if you go to a games convention, that's your best bet to find one of these in a black label. Otherwise, just keep hunting eBay. You might get lucky. I bought mine a little while ago, and I just pulled it out now just because I saw the prices on eBay, and I thought that'd be a good disclaimer for people to go, hey, if you see this game for under 300 sealed and you want to get it graded, or if you're like me, if you're a collector / investor, pick it up as soon as you see it, because you probably won't see it again for that kind of price. I'm speculating this game right here sealed will go for 500 by early next year, and the graded copies like this, you won't be able to touch them for under $1,000. If you can find, I saw one for a 9.6 on eBay from, I think it was WATA. It was a 9.6 A plus, and I think they wanted $600 or $700 for theirs. I saw another 9.6 going for $860. So it just tells you, like, if you are a collector like me, get it while you can, because these games are getting harder and harder to find and in gradable condition. And if you want to sit on it for a year or two or 3 or 4 or 5 before you sell, get them now, because in another few months it'll be too late. All right, without further ado, let's get some gameplay montage going now.
It looks like this goes all the way to the top. I can't trust anyone, least of all the police, and time's running out. I've got to get the one piece of evidence that will expose Starkweather without a shadow of a doubt. Footage and testimony of a man who was executed by the state 5 hours ago.
James Earl Cash, found guilty and sentenced to death, has been on death row for the past 3 years and was executed last night.
Hey, tough guy, wake up. You're not dead. Well, not yet, anyway. You're getting a second chance. Another throw of the dice. As far as the world is concerned, you died back in the chamber. Justice was served. James Earl Cash is rotting in hell. Hey, get a grip and calm down. You're probably suffering from shock, and I'm here to help. Pick up the earrings. Put it on. Go on. That's better. Now only you can hear me. And that's the way you're gonna want it, because I'm your only way out of here. Hey, easy. Look, you've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out. These streets are being patrolled by gangs. They're scum, just like you. And they're here to hunt you down and cut you up. I'll try to direct you as best I can, but other than that, you're on your own. It's up to you. Okay, are you ready? Camera, action.
Alright, last but not least, we have Kingsfield 4, The Ancient City, and this one's also for the PS2. Good luck finding this game anywhere sealed for under $300 also. The cheapest I can find is $450 sealed on eBay, and unfortunately for that one, it has a bunch of stickers that I do not see a chance of getting them off and saving the plastic wrap. So to get it graded would be pretty much impossible. This one's a 9.8 from CGC. I actually like the CGC graded case better than the old WATA case, but my Time Gal should have the new WATA case, and I am really, really curious to see if it's better than the CGC. Now, this one, like I said, is another one of those top 10s that you should have bought last year or even 6 months ago, because unless you go to a games convention and get lucky, I do not see going to a retro video game store or eBay, because they all know what the price is of this game right now, and they know how much people want it. I mean, this is one of the first RPGs I ever played besides Lunar when I was a kid, and it holds a very special place in my heart. And because of that, this game is irreplaceable, I should say. So, and yeah, this one, it's such a, if you do play it, which I've never done, I've only seen gameplay, but the graphics on this compared to Kingsfield 1 or 2 is astonishing. It is so much better, and because of that, I think people are actually finding this game and playing it quite a bit on the PS2, which I'm going to do pretty soon. I'm going to get me a backwards compatible PS2 so I can play this game, because it's readily available, CIB or even just a CD and stuff. So I'm not worried about finding a copy. But I also want to get a backwards compatible for the PS1, because Battle Arena Toshinden, what's that one? Destruction Derby. Oh my God, those games are just so much fun. Plus, I'm going to be doing a series here pretty quick on the 10 most hardest PS1 long boxes sealed to find today, because there are some that are over $500. If you can even find a sealed copy of certain games, and I'll be doing a little gameplay montage in between, just so people can see just how valuable these games are and how hard to find them anywhere. I mean, those games are somebody's grails. Mine, there's one or two that would be a grail that would end up on my shelf and stay on my shelf until I pretty much go 6 feet under. So with that note, let's get to some gameplay montage. And like I said, like, subscribe, and thanks if you got this far in my video. I know they suck. I'm really trying to do better with my transitions and trying to make the content as interesting as possible. So without further ado, let's get some gameplay montages going. Thanks so much.
The cursed land lies deep in a dense, colorless forest. Hidden within this land is an ancient city, once known to the forest folk as the Holy Land. Buried in the depths of the city, a warning was discovered long after the rulers have fallen. Grave misfortune will befall those who behold the idol that stares into the darkness. The idol, taken from the ancient land, led the kingdom down a path of destruction. The idol must be returned. Under a dark and cloudy sky, the Swordmaster led his men to the ancient land. The cursed land swallowed the soldiers, and all that remained was dark silence.
You